There are days when life feels like it's slipping through our fingers when the weight of the world presses down, and nothing seems to stay within our grasp. Just last week, I found myself spiraling in that very chaos. Everything felt beyond my control. My emotions were running wild, my reactions unpredictable, my mindset clouded by frustration. It was in that moment, standing at the edge of my own mental chaos, that I realized something had to change. Not the world around me, no, that was far beyond my control. It was me. My thoughts, my reactions, my perspective. I needed to reclaim power over myself. That's when I discovered a simple set of habits rooted in the wisdom of the ancient Stoics. In just 1 week, they didn't just calm the storm within, they completely reshaped the way I approach life. What began as a search for peace became the foundation for enduring strength. These 7 habits didn't just change my week, they changed me. And now, I'm going to share them with you. I know you watch a lot of videos, but I put in extensive research to create content that truly resonates. If this journey has touched your heart, I invite you to subscribe and join our community. Share in the comments which habit resonates with you the most. Your insights could inspire someone else on their path. If you believe these ideas can make a difference, please like and share this video. Let's spread the message of self-discovery and resilience together. Remember, every step we take is a step toward our true selves. I'm here for you, and together we can grow. 1. Practicing control over your reactions. In the words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy. Life's events are often beyond our control, the thoughtless actions of others, the whims of fortune, and sudden challenges that appear like shadows in the night. Yet, despite this external chaos, we alone govern our responses, and therein lies our true power. The first habit that reshaped my life was learning to master my reactions. We are not slaves to the world's circumstances, rather, we become captives of our own undisciplined emotions if we allow them to dictate our responses. Each time frustration or anger flares within us, it's as if we find ourselves standing at a crossroads. At that moment, we can surrender to our emotions, letting them seize control, or we can take a step back and recognize that the reins of our mind still lie in our hands. Developing this habit necessitates a conscious pause, a moment of stillness amid the storm of emotions. When we feel the initial surge of irritation or rage, we must halt, breathe, and reflect before acting. This is not a moment of weakness, it is one of profound strength. In that pause, we reclaim the sovereignty of our own minds, asserting our ability to choose how we respond. Begin by observing your reactions in moments of irritation. When faced with provocation, resist the impulse to act immediately. In those crucial seconds, we are confronted with a choice to be enslaved by our passions or liberated through our reason. By allowing ourselves to linger in that moment of contemplation, we create space for clarity, enabling our rational minds to guide our actions rather than being driven by raw emotion. This practice is not merely theoretical, it requires diligent application. Over time, you will find that this habit becomes second nature. Each deliberate pause fortifies your emotional stability and enhances your mental clarity, transforming reactive responses into thoughtful actions. As Seneca wisely noted, the greatest remedy for anger is delay, and that delay lies our freedom, the freedom to choose our reactions, to navigate life's tumult with grace, and to cultivate a sense of inner calm that remains unshaken by external forces. Embrace this habit, and you will discover a profound shift in your experience of the world, one marked by resilience and purpose. 2. Daily reflection, evening meditation. As Seneca wisely advised, every night before going to sleep, we must ask ourselves, what weakness did I overcome today? What virtue did I acquire? In the stillness of the night, we must hold a mirror to our own souls, reflecting on the choices we made, the emotions we conquered, and the thoughts we allowed to shape us. This practice is more than mere ritual, it is a profound act of self-discovery and growth. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often become ensnared in the relentless tide of our responsibilities, our ambitions, and our distractions. We race from one task to another, seldom pausing to consider the person we are becoming in the process. Without reflection, we risk becoming oblivious to our own evolution, unaware of the progress we are making, or, worse yet, the stagnation that may be quietly setting in. Through the practice of daily reflection, we shine a light on our actions, illuminating the path towards self-mastery. Each night, set aside at least 10 minutes to engage in this contemplative exercise. As the world around you quiets and the day draws to a close, create a sacred space for introspection. Begin by asking yourself what went well today. Celebrate your victories, however small they may seem. Acknowledge those moments when you aligned your actions with your values, when you showed kindness, resilience, or determination. Next, confront the more challenging questions. What could I have done better? Where did I falter? What must I avoid tomorrow? This is not a time for self-recrimination or harsh judgment, rather. It is an opportunity for honest evaluation. The goal is not perfection but progress. Recognizing where we stumble is vital for growth. It equips us with the insights necessary to navigate similar situations in the future. As you cultivate this habit, you will find that it brings remarkable clarity to your life. With each reflection, you develop a sharper awareness of yourself, uncovering both your strengths and your shortcomings. This awareness is not merely an intellectual exercise, it is the bedrock of transformation. Through this nightly practice, each day becomes a stepping stone, guiding you steadily toward wisdom and virtue. As the week unfolds and you look back on your reflections, you may find that you are not burdened by past mistakes, but rather uplifted by the tangible progress you have made. You become more attuned to the subtle shifts within you, the growing courage to confront challenges, the deepening commitment to your values, and the increasing capacity for self-compassion. In this journey of self-reflection, you reclaim the narrative of your life, shaping it with intention and purpose. Let this practice be a testament to your commitment to growth and a beacon guiding you toward the person you aspire to become. 3. Focusing only on what you can control. As Epictetus reminds us, some things are up to us, and some things are not. This fundamental truth encapsulates one of the greatest sources of human suffering: our futile attempts to control what lies outside our grasp. We often expend precious energy worrying about external events, the actions of others, and the unpredictable nature of life, only to find ourselves powerless in the face of them. Yet, it is precisely here that the wisdom of Stoicism reveals its strength, teaching us to redirect our focus toward what we can control. What, then, is truly within our control? It is not the opinions of others, the outcomes of our efforts, or the fickle hand of fate. Instead, it is our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions. This is the entirety of the domain we command. Everything beyond that, the judgments of others, the unpredictability of circumstances, the very fabric of the universe, is not ours to shape. The moment we internalize this distinction, we begin to release the mental chains that bind us to anxiety, frustration, and despair. To make this a daily practice, start by taking a moment to list the things that weigh on your mind. Write down your worries, fears, and concerns. Then, divide them into 2 categories: those you can influence and those you cannot. This exercise can be confronting, for much of what troubles us falls into the latter category. The world moves as it will, indifferent to our desires and expectations. Accepting this truth is the first step toward liberation. Once you've created this list, commit to making it a habit to let go of what lies beyond your control. Shift your energy toward what is yours: the cultivation of your thoughts, the guidance of your actions, and the tempering of your reactions. This is where your true power resides. In refining your focus, you reclaim your agency and foster a sense of purpose that transcends external chaos. The impact of this habit is profound. By accepting what you cannot change and concentrating on what you can influence, you free your mind from unnecessary stress and emotional turmoil. No longer shackled by the fear of the unknown or the burden of uncontrollable outcomes, you can navigate life with clarity and calm. As Marcus Aurelius so wisely stated, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In this realization, we discover that our inner peace is not dependent on external circumstances. Instead, it is cultivated through the choices we make and the mindset we adopt. By embracing the Stoic principle of focusing only on what we can control, we unlock a profound resilience that allows us to face life's challenges with grace and fortitude, transforming adversity into an opportunity for growth. If you've connected with my voice in this video so far, think about it. Why not subscribe? Your support makes this journey even more enriching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe and join us on this path. Your single click can make a difference in someone else's life too. Let's grow together. 4. Practicing voluntary discomfort. Seneca instructs us to set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress. At first glance, this idea may seem harsh. Why would we choose discomfort in a world that constantly seeks comfort and ease? Yet, it is precisely through voluntary discomfort that we forge an inner resilience capable of withstanding the trials of life. This practice is simple, yet its effects are profound. By intentionally stepping into discomfort, we inoculate ourselves against fear and suffering. In our modern lives, we often go to great lengths to avoid discomfort. We crave convenience, luxury, and ease, believing that these external comforts will lead to happiness and fulfillment. However, what if the opposite is true? What if it is in our ability to endure hardship that we discover our true strength? By deliberately fasting for a day, taking cold showers, or forgoing luxuries, we remind ourselves that we can not only endure, but also thrive in adversity. These acts are not intended to punish the body, rather, They are designed to strengthen the mind. In confronting our attachment to comfort, we prove to ourselves that we are not dependent on it. To incorporate this practice into your life, choose one form of discomfort each week. Perhaps you might fast for a day, skip a meal, or spend a night on the floor instead of your bed. You could wear simple clothing, forego entertainment, or limit your access to technology. These moments of self-imposed hardship may seem small, but they have the power to reframe your relationship with comfort and cultivate a deeper appreciation for what you have. The impact of this practice is unmistakable. When you engage in discomfort willingly, the fear of life's inevitable hardships begins to fade. You come to realize that you can endure far more than you once imagined. The anxiety tied to the loss of material comforts diminishes because you have already trained yourself to live without them. As Epictetus taught, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Through voluntary discomfort, we cultivate gratitude, resilience, and mental fortitude. Moreover, each encounter with discomfort becomes an opportunity for introspection and growth. You will find that in these moments of challenge, your true character emerges. The practice fosters a sense of humility, grounding you in the understanding that life's trials are not threats but rather teachers. In learning to embrace discomfort, we strip away the illusion of security and build a foundation of strength that empowers us to face whatever life may throw our way. Embrace this journey, and you will discover not only the depth of your resilience but also a profound appreciation for the comfort that truly enriches your life. 5. Cultivating gratitude for the present moment. Seneca teaches, true happiness is to enjoy the present. Without anxious dependence upon the future, how often do we allow the present to slip through our fingers, consumed by worries about what tomorrow might bring, or burdened by the weight of past regrets? We find ourselves caught in this liminal space, neglecting the only time that truly exists, the present moment. Gratitude serves as the anchor that ties us to the now. In recognizing the simple, often overlooked blessings of our daily lives, we discover a profound sense of peace. When we chase the ever-elusive future, we rob ourselves of the richness embedded in our current experiences. The fleeting nature of life, with its inherent transience, is a compelling reason to savor each moment, for it may never come again. To cultivate this mindset, begin each day with the intentional practice of writing down 3 things for which you are grateful. Focus on the small, everyday occurrences that often go unnoticed: a warm cup of tea on a chilly morning, the gentle light filtering through your window, the strength in your body to embrace the day. These seemingly trivial moments comprise the tapestry of our lives, and yet they frequently pass by in silence, unacknowledged. As you make this practice a daily ritual, you will begin to notice a shift within yourself. The more you express gratitude, the more attuned you become to the abundance that surrounds you. This habit not only enhances your satisfaction with the present, but also mitigates the dissatisfaction that arises from future anxieties or longing for what you don't possess. In gratitude, we discover contentment. By recognizing the value of what is here and now, we liberate ourselves from the chains of relentless striving and the ceaseless pursuit of more. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Let us cherish the present moment, for in doing so, we uncover the happiness that often lies hidden beneath the clamor of our daily lives. This simple act of gratitude has the power to transform our perception, allowing us to navigate life with a deeper sense of fulfillment. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we create a space where joy can flourish, illuminating our path and reminding us that true wealth is found not in external possessions, but in the richness of our own awareness. 6. Rehearsing for setbacks. Negative visualization. As Epictetus wisely advises, in every situation, think what can go wrong. While it may seem counterintuitive to contemplate failure or setbacks, this practice known as negative visualization serves as armor against the uncertainties of life. By mentally rehearsing potential challenges before they arise, we prepare ourselves emotionally and mentally, transforming fear into fortitude. In a world rife with unpredictability, we often find ourselves blindsided by obstacles, overwhelmed by unexpected difficulties. Yet, what if we could meet these challenges with composure rather than dread? By envisioning potential setbacks, we gain insight not only into our fears but also into our responses. This rehearsal is not an invitation to pessimism, rather. It is a proactive approach to cultivating resilience. To incorporate this practice into your daily routine, set aside 5 minutes each morning, find a quiet space, close your eyes, and envision the day ahead. What hurdles might you encounter? Perhaps you foresee a difficult conversation with a colleague, a setback in a project, or unexpected criticism from someone close to you. As you imagine each scenario, allow yourself to visualize how you would respond. Picture yourself remaining calm, composed and resolute in the face of these challenges. This mental rehearsal equips you with strategies and a sense of control. You are not merely passively waiting for obstacles to occur, you are actively preparing yourself to meet them with clarity and confidence. The impact of this habit is profound. By rehearsing for setbacks, you diminish the grip of anxiety that often accompanies the unknown. Instead of fearing the worst, you approach your challenges with a clear mind and a prepared heart. As Seneca aptly stated, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. By embracing the practice of negative visualization, we prepare for the storms of life, finding ourselves unshakable when they arrive. Each moment spent envisioning potential challenges is an investment in your resilience, allowing you to face adversities with a fortified spirit. Moreover, this practice fosters a sense of empowerment. When we anticipate difficulties and envision our responses, we reclaim agency over our emotions and actions. The next time life throws an unexpected challenge your way, you will not be paralyzed by fear. Instead, you will possess the mental tools to navigate the uncertainty with grace and strength. Embrace this technique, and you will discover that through preparation, you can cultivate an unwavering fortitude that will serve you well in all aspects of life. 7. Letting go of the need for approval. Epictetus profoundly states, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In our relentless pursuit of acceptance, we often find ourselves shackled by the opinions of others, constantly measuring our worth against external validation. This dependence on approval not only breeds distress but also clouds our authentic selves, leading us to conform to expectations that may not resonate with our true values. We inhabit a world rife with judgment and comparison, where the weight of others' expectations can feel crushing. The relentless quest for approval stifles our individuality, making it all too easy to lose sight of who we are and what we value. The pursuit of external validation can transform our lives into a performance, with each action calibrated to elicit praise rather than to reflect our genuine selves. Yet, when we shift our focus from seeking validation to honoring our own principles, we reclaim our power. We learn to navigate life, not by the whims of external judgment, but by the unwavering compass of our own integrity. To cultivate this essential habit, begin with self-awareness. The next time you catch yourself yearning for approval, be it in a decision, a conversation, or an action, pause. In that moment of hesitation, ask yourself, am I acting based on my values or others' expectations? This inquiry is a powerful tool that invites introspection, allowing you to align your actions with your true self rather than the transient opinions of those around you. As you make this questioning a habit, you will discover a profound sense of independence and confidence emerging within you. You will no longer be swayed by fleeting judgments. Instead, you will embrace your authentic self, unencumbered by the fear of being misunderstood or deemed foolish. This liberation is transformative and leads to deeper self-acceptance, allowing you to express your thoughts and feelings freely without the need for external validation. The impact of this practice extends far beyond personal empowerment. When you begin to express yourself genuinely, you create deeper connections with those who resonate with your true essence. Authentic relationships are built on the foundation of mutual understanding and acceptance, rather than the superficiality of approval-seeking behavior. As Marcus Aurelius beautifully articulated, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Let us choose thoughts that reflect our values and embrace the freedom that arises from being unapologetically ourselves. In relinquishing the need for approval, we also liberate ourselves from the burden of fear of rejection, fear of judgment, and fear of being perceived as inadequate. This fear often paralyzes us, preventing us from pursuing our passions and fully realizing our potential. By confronting this fear, we cultivate courage and resilience. Each act of self-expression, no matter how small, fortifies our sense of self-worth and encourages us to step further into our authenticity. Each habit, rooted in the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, offers us a pathway to reclaim our inner sovereignty, to overcome destructive emotions, and to navigate the unpredictable tides of existence with grace. Together we stand equipped with these tools, ready to face whatever challenges may arise. Now, I invite you to take action. Choose one habit from this journey and commit to practicing it for 1 week. Observe the shifts in your mindset, the subtle changes in your interactions, and the deepening sense of peace that emerges. You may find that as you practice these principles, you not only feel a greater sense of control but also inspire those around you to reflect on their own lives. Start with just one habit. Let it reshape your perspective, and watch how quickly it transforms your life. We are not powerless in the face of adversity. We are capable of profound change. Together, let us embrace these principles and strive for a life defined by self-control, fortitude, and authenticity. In doing so, we not only elevate ourselves but also inspire those around us to embark on their own journeys of transformation. This collective commitment to growth can create a ripple effect, fostering a community that values inner strength over external approval, paving the way for a more resilient and authentic existence for us all.